get ready to light it up tonight.
Starting at center. And here we are for game one of the NBA. Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season. Substitution for San Antonio. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in.
Let's hear it for you.
Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad. And he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
On the court for the Lakers, Vanderbilt and Davis patrol the paint. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. All right, let's throw it over to Ali, who has a report on MP.
Hey, BA. Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. The shot by Reeves, no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
From deep, MP counted from distance. MP's got 6.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Russell to pass to Hachimura. Here's Russell. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Devin Vassell.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring capability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. And the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Harrison Barnes out there with MP. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the 2 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Outside Jones. Pass to MP. Beyond the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Vincent outside. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Barnes. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
MP no good. The Lakers in the lead. To the paint. Punching it inside. LeBron.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's at it.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
And, you know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
And the basket by MP.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Vincent passes to Vanderbilt. To the middle. Here's Reddish. The layup misses. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Pass to MP. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here's James. Outside Reddish. 4-3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
MP shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's James. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Graham, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
The first free throw is good. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing. How he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Davis showing his range.
Well, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Pass to Sohan. From deep, MP. Hachimura with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
They need this. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's James. Second chance effort. James puts it back. Strong on the boards.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Russell a screen on Vassell. Here's Reeves. Rebounded by San Antonio. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Fires from 14. And Vassell the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Vassell's gotten his second bucket of the game. It's right side. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also...
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think
Hey, 20-point per game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
And so in the game for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Hachimura in at the three.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. Oh, MP showing the big range.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Outside Davis. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Russell. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. It's stolen by James.
Tell you what, guys who can shoot it and pass it like Russell, always of great value to the rotation.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Free throw is good from Russell. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. Drops in the 3. MP's got 21.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Pass to Davis. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Shot is off. Shooting 7 for 15. Down low, MP drops it in.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Outside Davis. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Lewis. Pucciapino.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes the three. He can't get it to go. And so it's MP making things happen for San Antonio. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court... vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Wembanyama out there with MP. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. MP shot is off.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Reddish is checked in for James.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Number 5.
Outside Reddish.
Cam Reddish.
Wood, a screen on Barnes. Here's Reddish. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. They get it back. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
James passes to Vanderbilt. Pass to Vincent. Up and in on the layup. Vincent's got his first points of the game.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Jones, the pass to Barnes. Screen by MP. The three is up. It's hauled in by Reddish.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
James, outside. And there's the screen. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Branham's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Sohan's checked it. And ends up going with a new group. Some changes for Los Angeles. Branham passes to Jones. And here's MP. Down low. Inside. Knocked loose. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tries it from 16. Bassey pulls it in.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baiting him into it.
Wood, Shafino. Wood with the screen. Launches it. Counted for Vincent.
Vincent. 3 points.
Here's Jones. From deep, MP. Wood grabs the board. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight.
Great win tonight, MP.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody. What's up, everybody?
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Looking sharp, MP.
this one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Aaron Wiggins.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And looking at this game in terms of the NBA Cup, there are major implications here tonight.
Yeah, both these teams come in at 1-0, and with just 4 games in the group stage, the difference between 2-0 and 1-1 is massive. I'm sure that's not a fact that's lost on either of these coaches.
Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys,
we all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. A nice shot by MP.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Holmgren up top. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. And Dort gets it to go.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. MP, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
It's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Vassell, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Down low, here's Williams, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Barnes kicks the ball. Here's MP. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch. Especially when you see just how much the fans get into it. They've still got a number of games to go.
Now here's Barnes. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Yeah, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Pass to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Williams has got 7. On the wing, MP. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 6. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the 3.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Vassell. After the miss from Chet Holmgren.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Not loose. And here is Paul. Nothing on the board. Floats it up from Wembanyama. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, the perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
San Antonio ball.
Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. The Spurs second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Paul dishes to MP. MP with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from Paul on the assist by MP.
Not necessarily a volume three-point shooter, but certainly Chris Paul has got to be a guy you make sure you contest.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Chet Holmgren. He's right around 17 points tonight, 10 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
MP, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
No good on the wing 3.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And 11 points for Williams.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lets it go from deep. Another miss by MP.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. No good from outside. And so Wembanyama will bring it out for San Antonio. They trail by 3. MP sets the screen for Vassell. MP, that's for 2. Another miss by MP. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land in the first quarter.
It doesn't matter what position Jalen Williams happens to be playing on any given night. This guy's a force offensively.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Paul. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
MP sets the screen for Vassell. Hits it from three-point range. Vassell's got his second bucket of the night.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Holmgren with a screen on Paul. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP sets the screen for Paul. Lets the 3 fly. The Thunder pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as a favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
Here's Paul after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. MP, no good. The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
MP looking around. Barnes sets a screen for MP. His three-pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Out to the right wing. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the lane. 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And the slam by Williams.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
But on the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Another miss by MP. The Thunder leading by 10. Inside. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 17.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
MP outside. Another miss by MP.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Williams in the post, covered by MP. Williams' shot is off. Williams against MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. MP, good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. Jones, no luck.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Hartenstein passes to Joe. Connects from three-point range. Joe's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Hartenstein. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Wallace looking for an opening. No good on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
Joe can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Zohan, the pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. Oh, good with the triple. The Spurs. Paul comes in for Jones. And then for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Alex Caruso in for Wallace. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report.
Well, you can see the tenacity of Chris Paul in play there. He refuses to give up on the shot, wants to get the and one. Nicely done.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Chris Paul.
And this NBA Cup, Greg, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the Cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023. And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Off target from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Hartenstein. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
Holmgren's got 9.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14 points. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Caruso. Scoreless thus far. With his first shot attempt. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Paul passes to Branham. On the wing, MP. Defended by Holmgren. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to Dallas. Outside Williams. Now Caruso. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Spurs trail by 9. Now some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Williams with a clean look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 13-5 run here.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
To the inside. Holmgren kicks to Caruso. Here's Joe. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Isaiah Joe. San Antonio trailing here. Paul outside. Hartenstein against MP. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. And he comes up with the deuce.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
To the middle. Puts it up from 7. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. And the rejection by MP. Johnson left side. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. So it's the Thunder now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 29 points for him last game against Dallas.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
The three from MP, and he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got it back down to single digits for San Antonio. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
MP against Hartenstein. MP outside. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Caruso looking for an opening. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Spurs trail by 10. Vassell finds MP. MP with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good from Paul. 1:41 left in the first half. Pass to Caruso. Outside Williams. Back to Wiggins. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Paul. He's around 6 points per game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Caruso gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Hartenstein with the screen on Paul. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13. And here is Paul. He's got 8 for 3. MP, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 12. Here's MP. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Caruso against Vassell. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Oklahoma City enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the Week have been named. Let's see who's hot. In the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Thunder.
They're giving a
And that about wraps it up And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. MP really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Wembanyama is out there with MP. And it's Paul in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Elbow shot is on the way. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. MP outside. Takes a three. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 32 points.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Vassell. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Pass to Caruso. For three, Williams. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Outside Williams. Down low. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Shoots over Holmgren. And there's Wembanyama. And the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Williams. Over MP. Again, the miss by Williams.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
MP outside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
That one drops for him. Dort's got his second bucket tonight.
Guys, that's about hustle. That is Lou Dort wanting it more than anyone else on the floor.
MP, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Barnes against Dort. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Rebounds San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. It's tipped. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And that one, good. Williams has got 24.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. Number 1, the Thunder.
And that's the way they have to play in order to win. They've got rebounders, so they've got to go after those second and third opportunities whenever they can.
To the inside. And again, San Antonio turns it over.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Wembanyama. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. Here's Oklahoma City. They've got an 8-0 run. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Holmgren with the steal. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris Paul picks up that one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Thunder?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the first one drops. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
And so he hits both. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important. Great defense. The activity of MP, so impressive right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Now on the court is
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Spurs. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Johnson sets the screen for MP. To stop the run, Dort grabs the miss.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Pass to Caruso. And it's off from 3-point range. And San Antonio shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Holmgren with it. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game last evening. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. They get the rebound. Holmgren can't hit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that one's good. MP. MP's got 38 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Johnson against Dort. Now, here's Holmgren. Defense right at him. The Thunder with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing from him.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Drills the three-pointer. Vassell's got his third basket of the night.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
On the wing, Williams. They get it again. Holmgren. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and
connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Now Williams. For the 3. Caruso with the ball. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Here's Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
Take a break.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And Greg, despite... He's checked in for San Antonio. MP comes in for Sohan.
Turn this around, kid.
Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Isaiah Joe comes in for Alex Caruso. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The forwards are Dort and Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the center. Pass to Joe. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
And a wide open look for MP. Offline with his 3.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30 points. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs working the ball around now. MP, no good. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Holmgren in the corner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP.
You love when guys like Chet Holmgren, who enters the league with big expectations, works hard to meet those expectations. It's been great to watch.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis. I think increasingly what you're seeing in guys like Chet Holmgren is they're bringing a unique size and skill combination that maybe has been rare in the past.
Williams finds Caruso. From downtown, Williams can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And here's MP for 3.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Dort against Barnes. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. High arcing shot, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
15 foul.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Williams. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And Wallace subbed in for Alex Caruso.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. And it's Wiggins missing.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Barnes sets a screen for MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 47 points.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Inside, Wembanyama with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. MP. No good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
MP outside. Barnes screen on Wiggins, and here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. The rejection by Wembanyama. The three from MP. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Oklahoma City shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Wiggins, a screen on Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Vassell, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Here's Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Wallace. And the dunk by Wallace.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
MP's an elite shooter already. To come into the league and knock down threes like that, I'm impressed.